Hello, my fellow pregnant mamas. How are you all doing today? I am excited to be back with you. The Thanksgiving holiday kind of threw me for a loop with getting these episodes done on time and out. And if they're a day or two behind with Christmas, I apologize, but I am trying to get these episodes out because I want to help support you in pregnancy. I want to be a positive light to help bring your mindset into a better light and a situation during pregnancy, especially if pregnancy is hard for you. And if pregnancy is not hard for you, this probably is not your podcast, because the pregnancy episodes anyways are for those who have a hard time with pregnancy. I have kind of dove in and did a whole pregnancy series over the summer with mindset tools, sets, and shifts to help you in a ton of areas in pregnancies. And I'm really excited to have some things on the radar, some things to look forward to. I'm hoping to talk to my own OBGYN soon. And I also have a doula lined up to talk to and a few other interviews that I'm really excited to touch on of things that I didn't have to go through, but maybe others can shed some light for you in those areas. Pregnancy can be very difficult, so let's rally together, support each other in the mental difficultness to try and make it better, to find the mindset tricks, the hacks, and the tips that help us to navigate pregnancy a little bit better with more sacred beauty. Today I wanted to talk about stretch marks. Stretch marks can appear during pregnancy and have been on my mind. Some moms kind of wear these stretch marks as like a red badge of motherhood. Like, I'm a mom now, I have past pregnancy stretch marks. And others just don't even really want to talk about their stretch marks. Some people are very embarrassed by them. Sometimes, though, our sweet little babies leave these stretch marks on them. So the stretch marks usually tend to appear around the second trimester of pregnancy. That's when your body is really growing and stretching. And if you've already had babies, you have probably found that. Up to 90% of women actually tend to get these stretch marks. And I'm taking a lot of this information that I've learned and read about recently from the What to Expect website. I will link to it in the show notes if you want to read the whole article. But most women tend to get stretch marks or purplish streaks that kind of can appear around your belly, on your thighs, hips, bum, or breasts. Those stretch marks can appear all around. I actually tended to get more stretch marks on the breasts when I was nursing and when all that milk came in. So what actually causes these stretch marks? They're actually tiny tears that are in the supporting layers of the tissue under your skin as it is pulled tight during pregnancy. And sometimes as kids grow, they can get stretch marks too. I know my husband, when he grew up, he said he got stretch marks on his back. And they're not as dark as they used to be, but I can still see them occasionally on his back. Something that can affect the stretch marks, though, is how much weight you gain and how fast that weight is gained. If you gain weight really fast, it can kind of make you more prone to get stretch marks than if it's a little bit slower, which sometimes we can't really control that, unfortunately. Can you do anything about the stretch marks? So from what I've read and researched and understood, it doesn't seem like there's solid research that all the stretch creams really help a ton, but moisturizing it and keeping something on it won't hurt at all. Some of them, I found that, I don't even remember the brand name. It was something my sister-in-law got for me at Walmart, but I used that on my hips where it was really bothering me, and it actually seemed to help. So that one's kind of give on take depending on your skin type and whether or not those help. There's not really any solid studies that say they help or not, but there are things that prove to help your skin. Some of those things that help are daily moisturizing that can help with the dry itchiness that can be associated with pregnancy. But your skin will probably benefit from the pregnancy type creams, if I can spit that out, because it's just helping to keep that moisture in there. Another way that can kind of help is through your diet. If you're taking your prenatal vitamins and getting a lot of vitamin C rich foods, It kind of like your skin is almost taken care of from within. Clean skin from within, right? As you take care of your diet and your and what you eat, the correct amount of vitamins, that will help the stretch marks as well, or help them not to appear so much. I do have to say, though, a lot of the reading said that it kind of also depends on genetics. It depends on what was passed down to you, and we don't really always get to choose that. So some people are going to get the darker, deeper stretch marks than other, basically just because of genetics. Unfortunately, there also seems to be no proven way to prevent stretch marks at this point of time, at this recording, but they do fade over time, or they can fade over time, and mine actually have faded over time. I only have slight ones, not as deep and red, but they definitely are still there, but they're not as like purpley as they used to be. So stretch marks probably aren't one of your most favorite things that comes with pregnancy, that comes with bearing children, but it really is a badge of honor to be able to birth and bear children. And it just depends on how you choose to look at it. Do you want to see your stretch marks as burdensome and ugly, or something to be proud of and honor? Now, I really hate giving two options because there's always more than two options, but maybe you can find somewhere in the middle, somewhere to be happy or lean one way or the other. Either way, I hope that your stretch marks don't cause you a ton of pain and anguish. Life is beautiful. Growing babies is beautiful. Being a mom is beautiful, and you are beautiful. If you want support and if you want to see my face, see who I am, what I look like, and follow along with some video forms, I have a Facebook page called Pregnancy is Hard and a supporting group called Pregnancy is Hard. If you want to find that link in the show notes, I would love to help support you through video and let you be able to meet me and we can catch up. You can ask questions, we can get insight, and help each other through the season of pregnancy. Thank you for listening. Until next time.